Hey there. Obviously, my name's Thomas Crockett. I'm hoping you know me by now, Mr. Lewis. Um, but for my speech or for my public speaking analysis, I did a speech done by Julian Treasure, who talks about the importance of being a good speaker and the ways that people can be a bad speaker and that people can be a good speaker and the ways to fix it and so on and how you practice at it and all that kind of stuff. um, I didn't have the best analysis starting out. I didn't really do that good of a job, but definitely some things that I fixed the second time around were, I definitely moved the abstract to the beginning of the paper. Um, I at the time I didn't really realize that I thought that it was supposed to go at the end of the paper, but then after realizing that it was supposed to go at the beginning, it made a lot more sense considering the fact that the abstract is supposed to explain what the paper is going to talk about. So I moved that to the beginning, and then I fixed the keywords. I made them, the first go around was more of, I guess, you know, sentences or phrases instead of words. So I fixed that. I fixed the title and the header so that it was shorter. Um, I replaced all of the U's with better, like YOU, with better words for analysis papers, since analysis papers aren't really supposed to be my opinion. They're supposed to I'm just supposed to analyze a speech. So I fixed that. I fixed my definition of dogmatism. I got kind of the wrong definition, so that was my fault, obviously. And I avoided using conjunctions like aren't. Like instead of using aren't, I used are not. Some strengths and weaknesses to my writings. A strength would be that I definitely include all of the info that's necessary. Um, some weaknesses would be my organization skills. I need to focus more on my organization. Um, I don't always get my point across, so even though I think that I'm getting my point across, I don't once I read it after it's been graded, which comes to my next weakness, which is I don't proofread enough. I need to make sure that after I write my paper, I'm sitting down and I'm reading it aloud to myself so I can actually hear my mistakes. So I'll definitely do a better job of that in the future. Um, some goals for the future of my writing is definitely take my time. I'm doing these way too quickly, and I just need to take my time, sit down, relax, and just write it the way that it needs to be written. Um, I need to focus on the little things just as much as the big things. For example, all of the conjunctions that I used ended up taking off a lot of points, and that's just easy points that I shouldn't have gotten taken off if I would have just focused more on that and paid attention. Um, and obviously proofread. I need to proofread, and so I think that's what went wrong, and hopefully the second time around it was a lot better. So I'm glad I got to do another go around at it, and I will see you at class. Thanks a lot.